the real world, and have been exploring this northern wilderness of valleys and highlands and whatnot. You've been trying to find follow the traffickers' trail, and it appears that they've taken their cargo to the other end of this valley from where the portal is. You've been following a stream that goes the length of the valley, and you came to a small village. After a slightly roundabout encounter, trying to get them used to the idea that you've got some more regular folk, but you've also got a few slightly monstrous or unusual folk, like a tree.
Hello.
You managed to work your way inside, and not quite ingratiate yourself, but prove yourselves not a threat. It's now the morning afterwards, and you guys have hit the road again pretty soon. The others have, wished you well on your way, and said that if you're coming back this way, stop in and say hello. Gabby and his bard seem to have slightly ingratiated themselves, because he actually seemed to, through a combination of charm and song and dance and things like that, and storytelling, seems to have made himself out to not be the dick we all know he is. So, you guys are a couple of miles north of the town right now. Reckon it's a few more hours till you reach the end of the valley. And, yeah, what do you want to do?
I would like to add a caveat that sigil is real.
It is.
Not like the material.
It's material, not material. It's kind of floating in space.
Is it part of the plane of Limbo?
Not quite. It's actually part of the Outlands in 3.5.
Alright, so we're from Brigadier.
Brigadiers? Not... How do you mean, sorry, Andy?
I said Brigadier, doesn't matter.
But yeah.
What's the trail like that we're following?
Well, they went on rafts, so...
Not yet. They said they were going to take all their stuff by cart and whatever, and that there was the stream flowed into a larger river that they could have used canals and stuff to get around, and that's where you're heading towards.
Could we hire a boat from the villagers?
No, they don't have any boats themselves. This is a little kind of a hunter-gatherer, like sort of ranger community that's sort of in the mountains.
People.
But yeah, but no, they've said that there is like a settlement down there, like another similar community that specialises as sort of a pit stop for canal barges and things like that, or river barges, and it somewhat caters to these people, because they're one of the main sources of businesses that come through the region, and hey, it's money and supplies. And the alternative is getting into a fight with them, which most of the people here want to avoid.
Well, let's go that way.
That's our new destination.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah. As for the trail, it's about a day old now, because they've got a head start on you, and you guys stopped off for the night. But you can still see the trails of footprints and wagon tracks and things like that heading off to the west.
So is this town on the way on following the trail?
No. The little village that you guys stopped off in is on the way through the trail.
Yeah, and
is there a road to this village and the riverside town?
Can you say that again? Sorry.
Is there a well-trod path? Is there a well-trod path between the village and the riverside town?
I wouldn't necessarily describe it as well trodden, but it is a path. There isn't obvious trails, and it's been sort of kept for the most part clear between the 2 points. But there doesn't seem to get much traffic other than people wandering between the two little villages and the traffickers taking their goods themselves.
I mean, it would speed up our journey.
It's not enough there to obstruct you, but it would make vehicles going a tiny bit slower.
Okay. So shall we carry on?
Yeah, I think so. We should follow that path, I think.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Tristan, do you want to take the lead and do the tracking? Or do you want to leave it to Andy or Salix?
I'll keep a sense of direction. I'll do a a survival check just to make sure we keep following the right direction. But apart from that, I'm happy for either of those two to go ahead first.
Trail.
I didn't roll very well at all, never mind. I rolled a 3, so 3 plus 5 makes 8. And 8, a total of 8.
26.
Yeah, Scales looks down, deliberates for a bit, and then comes to the conclusion that yes, this is indeed a path and they did go this way. So let's get a slightly better idea. You reckon that there was probably about 5, maybe 6 wagons, and about a dozen people on foot.
Okay.
It's a good path, though.
It makes it pretty obvious which way they're going as well, just because of the sheer amount of traffic compared to sort of just older sort of settlements on the ground. So yeah, you guys hit the road and start following the trail off. It's a pretty sunny day, a few clouds in the sky. It's quite cool temperature though. You reckon you must be somewhere slightly further to the equivalent of, you think, north. Andy, this is all quite new for Tarek. You haven't had a chance to get off wall very much, whereas Scales.
I'm probably having trouble with the sky.
Yeah, you've seen Sky before, maybe like once or twice, but it's still just a weird concept because there's not a sky like it would be in a sigil. 2 shakes, guys. Hang on a second.
Alright.
Oh, it counted.
Yeah, roll for initiative. Yeah, I didn't think that. This is going to be really weird for my character.
Do a will save for composure. I'm freaking out, man!
I can't feel the world moving anymore.
Where's the Lady of Pain, Alina? She guides me.
Where's Mum?
Mum!
Where is Mum? Where is our universal Mum?
Oh, she's a nice lady. She
I
looks
haven't looked her up. If I look her up, I bet she's horrific.
I bet. I mean, with a name of Lady of Pain.
Yeah, it's not good. I think I was sort of imagining, I've forgotten her name, the goddess that likes rinsings in Discworld. He gets saved by a goddess who's sort of not very nice, but likes him.
Yeah.
But not all pain is bad. Pain is like a reaction to say that something's wrong.
Sorry about that, fellas. Back.
Hello.
Hello.
We were just discussing on our travels where Tarek is freaking out a little because there's no sun or sky. I mean, you have
There is a sun sort of in Sigil, but it's kind of like a fake sun. And you can't see the other side of the planet from looking up here, which is weird. It's like, why can I not see the floor?
You know, actually, to be fair, when I in the first Halo, I had exactly the same kind of like feeling when you look up and you kind of like watch the horizon and it just
keeps going and going.
Yeah.
And then if you look up, you can see a very faint line. I love those games. But yeah, so you guys are following the trail northward. Yeah, it's cool. It's fairly cool, but sunny. There's not much wind. You reckon you're probably getting sheltered from the worst of any possible weather by this valley you're in. But you eventually find yourselves after about hour, 2 hours walking. You sort of start. You can see that the valley starts widening out a little bit at the end. You reckon you just come to the end of this. The trees start getting a bit thicker around it as well. So yeah, so the trees start getting a bit. The wood starts getting a bit thicker as it starts sort of climbing up as the hills sort of lower down.
Don't get jealous, Alex.
I'm not jealous at all.
They can't walk anywhere. But yeah, so you can sort of see that there looks like Salix and Scales, as you guys come forward, you notice that there's some slightly fresher tracks sort of following these ones now that sort of wandered in out of the woodlands. They look like some kind of animal tracks.
The These are some druids who are tracking these guys.
Clearly a powerful wizard.
No, there's some animals here.
My God.
They might be looking for. They might be. Can I actually have a quick look and see what the prince might look like? What kind of animal they
totally.
might belong to?
Yeah, claws or hooves.
That wasn't brilliant either. I rolled a 13.
It's not as bad as the last one, but yeah, man, you're not much luck for the rolls today.
It's a bit muddy.
You're still getting into the swing of things. I was getting swept down that river yesterday.
Yeah, bipedal, quadruped.
They look quadrupedal. They look like some kind of animal, like a wolf or a cat. You're not sure.
Okay.
Possibly large-sized though.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the total sum of my knowledge. I guess we'll find out for ourselves.
Wait,
Do they travel in the same direction that we're traveling in?
They seem to have followed the way down the road as well.
Cool.
They're large, so they're 8 feet.
Now, the question is, do we want to slow down our journey and travel slightly off the path, or do you want to just carry straight on?
I feel like we've lost quite a lot of time for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have to. It was for the best, though. Yeah, we'll carry straight on. Alex, you go first.
Alright, I go first.
Awesome.
I'll have my longbow drawn.
Good shout. Right.
I'll have crossbow out.
Sure. Yeah, weapons are ready for everybody. Right. So you guys start heading further along. Can you all please make me perception checks, please?
Nope. That is
Is that a wisdom?
11.
That would be wisdom, yes.
Spot, listen, both.
Whichever one you'd like. You can do one of each.
Spot, 21, listen, 11.
Spot, I got a 16, listen 10.
Alright. As you guys are moving along slowly, you can sort of you're going at a sort of a steady walking pace. Weapons are ready. You can. There's not much. The sort of background noise of things like birds and whatever has died down a little bit. You also, Tarek, you hear, and Salix, you see Tarek on the left side of you guys, Salix on the right, that there are what looks like some larger wolves, or wolf-like creatures stalking through the tree line. It looks like there's also something sitting on their backs as well.
Goblin.
What do you see?
I point.
That's a good shout, Andy. Actually, I'll let Tarek have that. You'd recognise a goblin from 50 paces.
Okay, I shout
And
goblin.
smell them from even further.
Yeah, some of them from at least 200.
Now, if I know my wolves, they're the way that they predate. That I think that's the word. Is they chase and they exhaust their.
Yeah,
one way they can
you
do
said
things,
they were
yes.
goblins?
They're coursing predators, so they bite you as they're running.
They're sort of ambush and then chase predators. But if you want to, you can try and Tristan and David, you guys can make nature checks to try and discern what kind of wolves they are, if anything, or if they're just your normal wolves.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that was better this time. That was
nature?
a 17.
Yeah, I got this. 18.
You guys get 18 each?
I got 17. I'm not as good as Salix, just generally.
Fair. Well, you could both recognise that these look like they look like wolves, but there's something different about them. The way that some of the shape of their head is, and the way they're carrying themselves. Do you think these might be wargs?
Yay!
Wargs. They tend to carry lots of.
Yeah, we're not in Faerun, we're in Rohirrim.
You're not in where? You're in where?
Oh, I said, are we in Rohan?
Wargs with an O, not an A.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it looks like there's goblins riding wargs. You've only seen two so far, but you're sure there must be more about.
Well, what kind of pattern are they going towards us, or are they noticing?
They look like they're stalking around you, trying to maybe sort of get you on both two sides.
And do they look like they have seen us?
Well, since Andy's just called out that goblins.
Oh yeah, that. Hey, he said it in common. They might not know common.
And I just shout out, no. So, all right, so they're gonna fire off. Okay, 4 arrows fly out of the trees. 2 of them go towards David. 1 goes for Tristan, and 1 goes for Andy. Andy and Tristan, what are your armor classes? Because they definitely didn't get David.
My flat-footed is 20.
Okay, when you said yours was, sorry, Andy?
Oh wait, flat-footed. You won.
Shouldn't matter too much for you because you're a dwarf.
15.
Okay, you're all fine. Their arrows either, clink off of Salix's bark, bounce off of Scales' scales, and sort of just thud and drop off of your armor, Andy. So, combat!
Okay, alright.
Yeah, gotta love that surprise round.
I love
Devastating
surprise
stuff.
rounds.
Yeah, I love that we spotted them and they still got a surprise round.
Right?
Because they were getting ready to shoot you guys.
Yeah, ready in actions, man.
Yeah, one of them was just going to take the shot.
It's like, fuck, you seen us, shoot him.
I did badly. For initiative.
Oh, so did I.
I think we're going to get owned.
So what did you guys get? Andy?
6.
Yeah, I got a 6 as well.
Oh,
Oh my
wow,
God.
I got a 10.
Jesus, everyone did badly except the War Grinders.
I don't react well to being shot at, that's why.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get surprised.
Yeah, the War Grinder's got an 18. So, right, you guys are on the trail. There's 2 wargs to the left of you and 2 wargs to the right. Okay, so they're going to try and have... One of them is going to try, from each side, is going to try and move ahead of you on the front of the path. And one of you is trying to try and move around the side. They're maneuvering through the trees, so let's see how they do for ride checks. One's fine, the other one trips and falls off his freaking warg. Yeah, pretty much. So you just hear this as a warg goes over and a goblin falls off.
Hey,
The
combat
other two
riding is different.
The other 2 are going to try and take shots at you guys, and they miss horribly. Great first turn, guys.
Yay!
So there's 1 now on the path ahead of you, 1 on the ground to the right of you, and 2, like 1 each side of you, just in the tree lines. Your turn, Scales, go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna do what my gut instinct would tell me to do, and I would like to mount the warg that thrown the goblin off.
I don't know if you can.
Like, if I can
It's a
do that,
medium-sized
am I
creature.
kidding?
It's a medium-sized creature.
I mean, I suppose that would that be a grapple check?
Are you
then?
going to try and
That's
grapple
what,
the
that's what I
wolf?
would thought that like Scales would probably do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ride 'em, cow lizard.
I did really badly on that roll as well.
Oh, you did. Scales Irwin.
Yeah, I rolled a 9 on my grapple check.
It got an 18, plus 7. So it
Ooh.
beats you. It's now got you grappled.
It's now I'm grappled, yeah. Guys, I think this is going well.
It's like, it's fine, I got it. Okay,
that's my turn. That was
Scales and Tarek, what do you guys want to do?
So there's a goblin on top of a warg in front of me.
Yeah, about 30 feet out.
Can I try to bull rush the goblin off of the warg?
Yeah, you'd be bull rushing the warg, but you can try and bull rush him.
I don't want to bull rush the warg because
It would be like a. No, wait, would that be like
bull
a.
rush the goblin?
Would it be like an overrun special?
It's kind of like bull rushing a guy on a mount, though.
It'd be like a push.
Like a clothesline?
Yeah.
I'm going to say that you can try, but it's going to be a bit more tricky because, of course, it's riding on top of something.
I'm just going to charge it then.
Go for it.
So I'm charging the goblin and not trying to make a bull rush, just trying to hit it. So plus.
But honestly, this warg looked a lot bigger further away. When I got close to it, I was like, oh, my sense of perception betrayed me.
18.
Yep, that hits quite handily. So you thwack it.
I remember how many damages my slam does.
Oh god, so a fair chunk is like what, D8, 2d8 in strength or something?
Not right now. It's just 1d6 plus strength, so 7.
Okie dokie. That would. Okay, make a ride check to not get knocked off. It actually makes it. It rolled quite well there. So you've tackled you've charged him with this and thwacked this wolf, and the goblin's holding on for dear life. Right. Andy, what do you want to do, man?
How far away is this goblin?
Which one? There's one which is about 30 feet in front of you guys, which is where Salix has just charged off to. There's one about 30 feet of you to the left. 1 and 2, 30 feet of you to the right, but one's prone on the ground with its warg, and the warg is grappling Tristan.
Right, okay. Does a sound burst, does that affect people in my party?
Let's check this description.
I think it does.
Yeah.
It should do. Let's just find out the radius a bit.
Sonic
Yeah.
attacks generally aren't discriminating.
No.
Oh, it's 10 feet anyway.
But there should be a feat for that.
There you go, sound burst. It is 10-foot radius.
Yeah, that's useless to me right now.
It's to be fair, no, you pick a point within 25 feet of you, and then it's 10 feet from there. So
Within 25 feet of me?
yeah, within 25 feet of you, that would hit the warg then.
A 10-foot radius centered within 25 feet, so.
So I could aim it at
You
people
could,
and it would not get anyone else.
yeah, you could try and aim it. You might hit Tristan, but you could otherwise hit it at the war. Well, you could hit any of the war groups with it.
Yeah, well, maybe the furthest away wall group is obviously. Or are they too far away?
Good plan.
Charles, Tristan, how do you feel about Tristan? What's your fortitude save like?
Mine's not bad. It's +5.
So, how do you feel about friendly fire there, Andy?
How do I feel about friendly fire?
It'll do 8 damage no matter what happens. Or D8 damage whatever happens. But if you have enough fortitude, you can resist being stunned.
I don't really want to hurt him. No, do that.
They're good alignment choice.
Well, no, it's
I mean, I've been a bit pantsed recently. I don't know how much of an ally I've been so far.
I can charge 36, don't I?
I mean, the goblin next to me is prone. So if you
Yeah.
charge him and he stands up, you get an attack of opportunity as well as your charge attack.
Yeah, so I need to swap weapons. So I can do that in the same round. So.
Yeah, you can do that during a charge.
Oh, okay, yeah, charge.
Alright, make the check.
So check again.
Here's armor class.
Yeah, so an attack roll, basically.
Oh, so that will do, what's my base attack?
Plus, like, 3 for a cleric now, I think it is, at your level.
Yeah, so that's 19.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
I think it's +2 for a level.
I've got that player tablet with me, so
It might include his strength as well, though, in total.
Yeah. Because I know base attack is +2 for a cleric.
Yeah, level 3. So +2, +3, because it's quite strong.
yeah, but
And were you charging the prone goblin, or were you charging the goblin that was still on its walk?
prone.
Cool, you've hit that. So we want to roll some damage?
Yep, so that would be a D8.
And you didn't even hit me!
I'm so proud.
Oh, fuck. No.
What was it like? 1 plus...
Your strength?
2, so 3. That was useless.
How much was it? 1 plus what, sorry?
2, so 3.
Oh, that's disappointing. So you give it a you give it a wallop, but the goblin just suddenly hit a thwack. Ow. in what you can imagine is goblinoid.
Yeah, I think I can't speak that, so I don't know what he said. He probably swore at me.
Which is a shame because goblins normally have very low HP. Right, so that's their turn. Right, so goblin turn. Right, so the one on the ground is gonna crawl away 5 feet and then get up.
Yeah.
The wolf is gonna try and grapple you, Tristan. Can you make it a post grapple check for me, please?
Yeah. Ooh, that was good. I rolled 19 plus 4.
19 plus 4, so 23.
Yeah.
Right, so grapple plus 7.
Yeah, wargs and wolves are generally pretty good at grappling. It's like one of their
did you say it was 18 plus... What was your total that you got for your...
Oh, a total 23 in total.
Oh, it's a tie.
Ooh, do we re-roll?
I think it means nothing happens. You guys are just there, just grappling for dominance right now.
Yeah.
Right, so...
he does get a free light attack on me.
Yeah, I'll try making that. And he misses because he got a 5.
Hey.
Right, so... the goblins that are nearest you guys, that's still on its walk, is going to move away a bit and then try and shoot at you, and then it misses. The goblin that's in the woods to the left of you guys, that's kind of been left behind, is going to try and get out of the woods. And he falls off his walk.
Right checks, man. They're really tough. They're really difficult.
Yeah, especially because these guys have not got huge modifiers to it as well. Like, it doesn't help that I'm rolling like 3s and 4s for the right checks, basic.
To be fair, it's very in character for goblins.
Yeah, they were doing so well until I started rolling for them.
It's varied when you need it.
Yeah, and then the one that's near you, David, is going to try and... the wolf is going to try and bite at you.
Okay.
What's your armor class other than many?
19 right now.
Ooh, we actually get through by 1 point.
Nice.
Right, so... Yeah, that would be for... I think that's 7 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, the wolf tries and sinks its teeth into you, and the goblin's going to try and whack you with a sort of crude sort of morning star. It doesn't get through, however.
Yay.
Right. Yeah, that was everybody. Good job, goblins. Your turn then, Scales.
Yeah, like, I've never been so proud. Okay, I still need to break this grapple, so let's do that. Because that was a bad idea. I did not roll very well. I rolled a 9.
It rolled a natural 20.
Hey, cool. So what does he want to do anything with me, or are we just still locked?
I think he's just going to try and maul you a bit.
Cool.
Right,
That's
so...
what I would do.
Yeah, okay, so that's a bite. That's going to do... Oh, crikey, that's a lot of damage. Right, that would be... That's 18 damage.
Oh, good.
18.
Yeah, it critted and then rolled a 5 plus 4 for damage, so times 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's trying to sort of maul out and go for your throat right now.
You're not well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm bloodied, definitely, from that.
Okay. Andy and David, what do you guys want to do? We're about to be in danger of losing our lizard man to a wolf.
Things about life choices spring to mind.
Let me see.
I couldn't have grabbed the goblin.
Thinking.
I mean, clobber the goblin that's in front of you might not be a bad shout.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to go for.
But I don't want to get bit again.
Yeah, but if you kill the goblin, you can then turn around and start whacking the wolf with your, like, hammer.
It's a sword.
With your sword.
Okay.
That
I'll
too.
whack.
I'm gonna thwack my goblin.
Do it.
That is a 21.
That hits.
Nice. I didn't get that many, but I did get a 18.
Fantastic.
Hey!
They both hit.
10 damage.
Ouch.
9.
So, Andy, you definitely killed your goblin. David, were you targeting the goblin? Or the warg?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both dead. The goblins are thoroughly dead. With various thuds and wallops, they are struck to the ground from either their feet or their mounts. You're now down 2 goblins. Happy days.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm dying.
It's like, help me, you assholes. Okay. So, right, the riders. So you've got the warg in front of Wolf's going to try and grapple Tristan. It critically fails, Tristan. What do you get for your grapple?
Oh, hold on. I didn't critically fail. I
Fantastic.
got 17.
Have you got a
17.
dagger?
I have claws.
And teeth.
Oh, right, that's it.
Right,
This
so
is like
I mean,
5 little knives.
Yeah,
would you like to roll?
I would. I did not roll very high on my attack though. I rolled 7 plus 4. So
That'll actually get through.
Hey, give me some dagger. Give me some dagger. It's 1d4
Plus strength.
Yeah. Oh, that's not bad. 3 plus 2, so 5.
Yep, you managed to stick a knife, get it off your neck and stick a knife in its chest.
I got claws.
It doesn't seem to like it.
It's my hand.
Right. Are you going to try and disengage from that grapple now?
No.
Oh, committed,
We've
I
got
like
too
it.
far. I'm gonna look into its eyes.
Okay.
I'm gonna growl.
Make an intimidation check.
Right, the goblin, the warg in front of you, David, tries to attack you and fails miserably. The goblin in the woods gets back on its warg after it fell off. The goblin on the right, that's still with Andy and Tristan, makes a right check to go through. Oh, for fuck's sake! It then tries to shoot at Andy, critically fails and ends up shooting the warg instead. 4.
Yeah, it happens. They just move unpredictably.
Oh my god. Alright, what was the strength modifier for a goblin again? Because that's a lot of damage.
Was it a crit?
It wasn't a crit, but it was max damage against the other one. Goblins.
I've seen in Lord of the Rings when they're all on walls. That looks chaotic.
Yeah, okay, so it does deal 6 damage to the warg that you're wrestling, Tristan.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, great job, goblins. That was the goblin's turn. It's now Scale's turn, sorry.
Cool. I'm doing it. I'm grappling. Oh, I did roll good that time. That was 17 plus
Every day
4. So
It does
20.
not get that many.
Hey, cool. I'm gonna attack it with my claws again. That was pretty good as well. That was 11 plus 4, so 15.
That gets through.
Cool. 5 damage again.
Ouch. So you're turning this around and getting to it.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Tristan, make a cape.
I will. I'm gonna make a cape.
Okay, I got a new hat. just wolf attack. Oh boy, free clothes.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Right. David and Andy, what do you guys want to do now? I mean, it seems to involves punching wolves and goblins.
Well, would it use my action to make a handle animal check to try and get this thing to run away?
I'm going to say because it's a hostile creature, that would take a whole action to do, because you're trying to commit to getting a hostile, intelligent creature to fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, what it would do is that also, isn't it? It does handle animal checks, doesn't it? Change their disposition from hostile to unfriendly.
Yeah, basically.
Not necessarily.
Well, it can do.
Yeah. It says handling an animal is a move action. There we go.
But isn't that like a handle animal check for something that's already in your kind of control, if that makes sense? Like,
It says that you can handle an animal companion as a free action, or
Yeah.
other animals as a move action.
It's basically like a diplomacy check, but for animals.
Yeah.
okay.
Either way, I have rolled a 16 plus... Where's my character sheet?
Good question, but I can't answer it.
5. 16 plus 5. 21.
Alrighty. Okay. Yeah. It tries. You try and get across the idea that maybe that this isn't going to work out as well as it and its crew are hoping it would, and that it maybe should just sod off and leave you alone. it doesn't look pleased with the prospect, but looking around and seeing how the rest of the fight's going, it seems inclined to agree and starts sort of backing off. It isn't retreating yet, but it's backing off.
Okay. And then is it...
You've got one other action left.
Okay. I'm just gonna sort of like stare at it.
Intimidation?
I guess so.
Make a check.
Not as good. 13.
Okay, it's not intimidated yet, but it's wary.
I'm just trying to make it think that I'm crazy.
I mean, Jesus, what? I'm trying to imagine what a crazy tree looks like.
Probably Nicolas Cage.
Sorry. Just imagine can you imagine just tree beard, but with Nicolas Cage's face?
I guarantee, because of the internet, that's happened.
I would not be surprised. Seems like right material for the not the bees line. Okay, so Andy, what are you doing, man?
So we've only got one rider left.
Yeah.
There's about to be a loud noise, gentlemen. Prepare your ear holes.
Hold on to your butts.
There's about to be a loud noise.
Holding.
How did you know?
Thank you so much for the heads up on that one.
How did you know that was coming?
Because every time you send a message, you get loads of feedback from Scrivens.
Oh.
See what?
Every time we send a message, your headphones feedback.
Oh, I see the picture. Yeah. And well,
do they?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I?
Yeah. On the note of things, so Andy, could you take your turn? Since you've successfully killed a goblin, there is now a wolf wrestling Tristan. You may try and assist in its defeat if you would like, or try and deal with the goblins riding the other riding goblin.
Don't let them escape. They might get others.
Yeah, okay. I might swap my weapon, shoot one.
So you want to try? So you're going to try and shoot at one of the goblins riding a warg. You're not going to just try and charge it?
I don't want to get in the same position that Justin's in.
Yeah, he grappled it. That was the problem.
Okay, yeah, I'll charge it then.
Alright, make a roll. An attack, please.
That is an unnatural 20.
Yeah, that'll go through. Alright, damage, please.
What bonus do you get for charges?
+2, I think, to damage.
Okay, so that equals 5.
So, hang on, so you got what? Your weapon damage is what? D8 plus your strength modifier, and then +2?
Charging. So I rolled a 1.
Oh my god, Andy.
Yeah.
The goblin does... Okay, you whack the... You slash at the flanks of the wolf, or the warg, and it recoils slightly, but the rider doesn't fall off.
There wasn't a message that time.
Ouch. That just sounds like Ghost in the Machine. Is that the noise a crazy tree makes?
Yeah.
What was that then?
I have no idea.
That was you, Andy.
Did someone else
Because
send you a message?
you're spiteful like that.
I think Andy's microphone is cursed.
Some sort of spite hammer. A hammer of spite, if you will.
But he wields a longsword.
Flat
It's
side.
It's a metaphor.
My sword is a metaphor for my hammer.
Yeah, I got 5.
Yeah, so, okay. Warg Riders. Right. Grapple time. Does it work? Tristan, make an opposed grapple check, please.
Okay. Oh, that's not terrible. That was 14.
Okay, plus...
But it might be better.
Okay, and it was plus... Right, because the warg's got +7 to its grapple modifier, I'm pretty sure it's beaten you. So it's going to try and make an attack. And it fails, because it can't roll well, it can grapple but not attack. Grand. So that's that one's done. The warg that's near David is sort of just staring down, seeing how things are going to develop. The goblin that's in the woods to the left is going to make a ride check to try and get through the trees, and then it tries taking a shot at David, but the arrow bounces off of Salix's hide. The one that's near Andy is going to make a ride check, and then try and shoot at. It's going to pull back from Tarek, then take a shot at him, and the shot just goes wide.
They need to go back to school.
Yes, they did a grand total of sod and all.
My neck feels really bad.
Salix, it's your turn, man.
I think Scales was up first.
That's the one, sorry,
Yeah!
Scales. I saw S's in the initiative chart.
Yeah, I rolled a 16, so plus 4 for a claw attack to strike the warg.
Cool, grapple. It fails. So yeah,
Cool.
you've won your grapple.
Yeah, cool, alright. Yeah, that was the grapple, yeah, okay. Hold on, and then my attack was really bad that time, so I tried to attack it with my claws. I rolled a 4 plus 4, so 8 in total.
It's looking bloody now. You're slowly taking it down.
Okay,
In a
that's
contest of lizard versus wolf.
Now, am I getting any communication in its eyes? Does it look scared? Does
It's
it look
looking like
angry?
it's looking like a. Oh crap! I think I'm starting to lose this one.
I could let it go.
The wargs are naturally evil aligned though, so then they're malicious, so they might come back later when you're asleep.
Yeah, they probably do some bad stuff to like rabbits.
Okay, now it's Salix and Tarek's turn.
I'm gonna charge the other goblin.
The one that just tried to shoot you.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, that'll hit. 14 plus
Yeah, that'll do.
lots.
Damage.
D6. Well, that's not bad. 8.
Yep, that. Were you targeting the wolf or the goblin?
Goblin.
Yep, it's dead. You just charge up and just swing with your arm to just smash it and feel its jaw just crack beneath the weight of your branches. And it falls off from its mount. Tarek, how about you, man?
I'm just gonna attack again.
You're just going to charge the other guy?
Yeah, well, I haven't got anything to charge it.
Go for it.
That would be a 23.
That definitely hits.
And I didn't roll terribly, so that would be 9 damage.
And this was to the goblin or the warg?
It will be, I don't know, warg first.
Cool. The warg is looking pretty battered after that, and the goblin falls off. As the warg rears.
I kind of feel sorry for the goblins now.
They started it.
They did.
They might have just been practicing. They might have been aiming for the trees that we were standing next to. Oh,
Nope.
you're interested in our training.
Make an intelligence check.
Wait.
It's like, I think you're fine.
I dropped my dice. Does that count as an automatic failure?
Yes.
And I've also lost it. Hold on.
Tristan is buffering.
Technical difficulties.
Tristan is buffering.
That's okay.
Well,
I'll
it's
use
going to be the
different
warg rider's turn now anyway. So, okay, the warg in front of David is going to try and attack him, and it misses horribly. The warg in front of Andy tries to attack him, and it doesn't get through. The one that's trying to grapple Tristan probably fails unless Tristan rolls really badly.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, I didn't roll brilliantly. I rolled an 11 plus 4, so 15.
That's still better than a 4 plus 7. So, yeah, you win the grapple check against the warg, you're grappling. Good job.
Cool. Yeah, I'm in control.
Goblin's going to try and get up and go get on its mount. Oh my god, it got up and then it rolled a critical failure to get on its warg.
Back down.
Yep, it's back down and it's prone. Great turn, goblins. Great turn. Now it's Scale's turn.
Cool. I'm gonna grapple it again. Okay, I rolled badly.
It
that
actually
was
rolled quite well.
7 plus 4.
It's 15 plus 7. Oh god, it rolled a natural 20 for its attack. It didn't roll very high though, thank god. It got a 2 plus 4, so it did 12 damage.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
Oh shit.
Alright, I'll make a fortitude save.
I can't believe it, this warg actually critted twice.
No, I failed my fortitude save as well. I rolled 6 plus 5.
I was going to say that doesn't have to happen until next turn, unfortunately.
Okay, let's keep that in mind.
Right, so Salix and Tarek, you hear the sound of a warg mauling a lizard person. Tarek, you see...
the neck.
Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I want to bull rush now.
Tarek kind of shrugs like, I don't know.
I'm just going to... Hearing this, I'm going to whip around, provoke an attack of opportunity for moving out of a threatened square, and bull rush.
Yeah, the attack of opportunity fails.
I figured it might.
Odds are in your favor, because it's both a high armor class and me rolling.
Yeah. What is my rules for charging? I should know these by now.
It's fine, there's so many rules to remember across so many editions.
Bull rush bonus. Oh, that's not bad.
Wait.
Yes.
Never mind.
Alright. So we're doing a bull rush, and that is a 22 to bull rush.
That definitely hits.
So then it gets pushed. Well, he has to make a strength check to see how far he gets flung.
Let's see what happens. 16 plus... what do we have? 16 plus 3. So 19.
So then he gets 19, 20, 20, damn, not quite enough. But I do push him 5 feet.
So you knock him off of Tristan?
Yeah.
How much damage does he take, if any?
I don't believe that is any damage.
Yeah, it's just 5 foot of push.
It's looking pretty fair. He's looking pretty bloodied, for the record.
Yeah.
So, Tarek, what do you want to do, man?
I've still got a warg and a goblin.
Okay. Well, the goblin is prone on the floor, behind the warg.
I might as well kill it then.
You can't. There's a warg in the way.
No, I meant the wall.
Yeah. Okay. Hit it.
I think that's really dead, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty hurt. Hit it.
Oh, not very well. 13.
Did you say 17?
13.
13. Oh, no, I don't think that's quite enough.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be.
Oh, you're very close, though. Right, so... Yeah. Right. Wargs. One that's in front of David. Gonna try and attack. It got a non-natural 20.
Doesn't hit. Number to beat 21. Actually, I charged, so it does hit. That's mine.
Yeah!
19.
That's some good rules. I just smiled and blushed a little bit. That's some good rules lawyering right there.
Gotta keep me honest.
Yeah.
It does 10 damage.
Oh, it's a bit like floors on fire.
What the fuck is with this warg? This warg is a goddamn killing machine.
We should keep this one.
You are the strongest. You deserve to join us.
He has more right to be at the party than I do right now.
Andy, what's your armor class, man?
15.
Okay, this warg hits you for 5 damage.
Right, okay, I'm still okay.
The goblin's going to try and get up. Oh my god, he natural 20s. After his natural one, he natural 20s onto the warg. So he's now...
What, so he pretty much just jumped on it?
Yeah.
Switcheroo.
Oh yeah, after critically failing and looking like a scrub, he then ends up basically cartwheeling onto the warg. That was his turn, though. The one that's, that was still...
He's like, hey, I've been trained in mounting the warg, not falling off it, okay?
Yeah. The one that was near, David was previously engaged with, the one on the left of the trail, is going to move into the trail and then take a shot at David, and it does nothing. It just bounces off his wood. Which out of context sounds really bad.
Or in context, too.
Yeah. I mean, well, no, because tree folk,
PG game, guys.
it's all wood. Yeah, that's the goblin's turn. Tristan, can you please make me a save?
Shit, yeah, let's see if I bleed. Oh, that was not bad. I rolled 16 plus. No, do you want to use the one from my last
No.
roll?
You sure? Yeah, that's fine.
You gotta...
Yeah, okay, that was 16 plus
You're fine.
Bye.
Well, I say you're fine. You're not getting worse.
Yeah.
Tarek, Scales, you're up.
I'm gonna punch the shit out of this motherfucker.
Go for it. I think it's known punching walls. Trying to maul your friends.
I really would like you to be a monk at some point. Just take a single level.
Take a level in monk.
Yeah.
Just so I can get just enough so I can get flurry of blows from my slam attack.
Exactly.
So that'll be.
I'll be a green fist.
Hit.
What did you do?
19 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
9 damage.
Ouch. Okay. That's
Bastard.
actually that takes it out. It's just you just over with your two arms swinging down, you whack it on the back of its shoulders, and it just hits the ground like a sack of potatoes, and just twitching on the floor. Tarek, you hear a large tree-shaped crashing sound.
Turn around.
Okay. You just give the evils to the goblin that keeps shooting at you.
Yeah.
Well, I just natural 20 to kill the warg.
Yay!
What's the damage?
That would be. So, do you like your strength modifier then?
Yeah, it's D8 plus your strength and then damage. The double, sorry.
Yeah, okay, so that would be 18.
Yeah, that kills it. So you just whack this thing around the side of the head with your sword and chop a chunk of its face off. It goes down. The goblin though manages to roll with the fall and actually come back up okay from the landing. It's been so long trying to get back on that walk. Right.
Yeah, well, I think that.
Yeah. In response to this, the goblin's gonna just try. The goblin moves forward, whistles. The warg without a rider runs up to it. The goblin jumps off on it, and the two wargs and the two goblins that are left start running down the trail.
Good riddance.
Did you guys want to take, on your turns, take an action to try and shoot or cast any spells at them before they're out of sight? Because next round they'll be away.
Did any an attack of opportunity?
No, they're away from you guys now.
I'm gonna huck a thunderstone at him just out of spite.
That is spiteful.
Cool. Well, do you want to chuck anything at the Mandy, or do you want to just...
I'll try a crossbow bolt, but I won't hit anything.
Okay, so what? Do you want to just chuck the holy brick?
Yeah, I could try and chuck the brick, okay.
Okay, roll attacks, guys.
Blessed
The
bricks.
thunderstone hits. The DC to hit the 5-foot square is 5. I rolled a 16.
Okay. So, alright. Let's go get the rules of Thunderstones up quickly, because it's actually been a while.
It has been a hot second. They need to make a DC 15 fortitude save.
The DC 15.
All creatures within 10 feet.
They fail it.
Good. They're dead for an
Something just
hour.
a massive bang. Also, minus 4 penalties on initiative then, as well.
No, and the 20% chance to miscast and lose any spell with a verbal component. Not that they can cast, but...
So, Andy, are you chucking the holy brick?
Yeah, I got 4, so I'd probably hit like a nearby goblin.
So you just do, what, 4 in total?
Yeah.
Sadness. Yeah, you try throwing the brick, but it doesn't get very far. Your arm's just not in it.
I got the feeling I'd chuck it in an arc.
The wargs and the wargs yip and and just yip and snarl as they sort of like run away, looking a bit confused, and the goblins start chattering in
I'm gonna suggest that a deafened creature would have a hard time taking commands from a rider because it can't hear them. Just saying, throwing it out there.
No, it's not an invalid point. But however, you can steer partly with legs, and also the wargs are intelligent.
Yeah, but goblins are really dumb.
Hey, I bet they don't think they're dumb.
They don't, but they're wrong, and that's because they're dumb.
My next character is going to be a goblin.
You're unconscious right now. You don't know any of this.
And that will bring you the sound of Tristan dying. Yeah, actually, to be fair, goblins are as intelligent as the average human. But they're less wise than the average human, and also much less charismatic.
The average human is still bloody stupid.
Hey, goblins make really good traps.
Well, the average human is just average.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I was going to quote Men in Black, but I won't.
Yeah, persons and smart people are dumb.
Yeah.
You could always use the George Carlin quote, think about how stupid the average person is, and then realise that half of them are stupider than that. Anyways, congratulations, you guys won the encounter. Sort of.
Can I make a heal check on our lizard bud?
Yeah, you guys can... I mean, I'd like you to heal the lizard man.
I don't have any potions, but I can...
mean, I'd only slow you down.
I'm pretty sure, Andy's trained in first aid as a cleric.
I'm trained in first aid as a druid.
Oh my god.
These guys are like, hey, he had a good run, right?
Yeah, we are the most overqualified healers.
I got a 23 on my heal check to stabilize him.
Yeah, he's
Can
stabilized.
I assist as whatever it's doing?
Yeah,
Sure.
you guys, between the two of you, you guys get Tristan stabilized. I'm guessing you guys decide to take a break while he heals.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys get off to the side of the road and get about 20, 30 meters from the road. And sort of like a little indentation in the ground and just set up a sort of makeshift camp. Do you guys want to just...
Yeah, I will keep an eye out in case.
Do you guys want to sort of take the 8 hours rest kind of dealy?
Well, unless anybody has any healing potions.
I mean, I could check.
Andy, do you have heals? Andy, you are a literal cleric. Do you have any healing spells? Because you can convert other spells into healing spells.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yay! Which ones are you going to cast?
Yeah, so, I'll sacrifice my... Oh wait, which level can I do?
All of them. You can cast it. You can sacrifice any level of spell to cast an equivalent level of the heal spell.
You're like Healbot, 9,000.
Yeah, it's why good clerics are just better than evil clerics in 3.5 because free healing.
Well, I have looked before. I thought, why would you be an evil cleric? Because it doesn't seem to do.
It's literally for thematic
minor
purposes.
wounds?
Yeah, it's literally for thematic purposes. Nothing else.
Yeah, the abilities, they try to make them stats, but they just don't.
Yeah, that's just the way things change. Where is spontaneous casting? Yeah, right. So yeah, it's this. You can get rid of a spell of any level to cast a cure spell of that level or lower.
Well, okay. I'll get rid of detect magic anytime.
So maybe we want to take a long rest because one of my friends just sent me a text message and she thinks she broke her hand and would like to go to the hospital.
That seems like a good enough reason to possibly call it a day. At least we got one combat encounter. Right. Yeah, that's a fair enough reason to go for a break.
Jesus Christ, Emily, what did you do?
Yeah, no, it's when you have text like that from a friend, they're like, I need help, what did you do? This. You're like, what? We saw each other like 2 days ago, what happened?
So this is embarrassing, but I think I broke my hand. Are you sober? It's like, it's 8:30, Emily.
Yeah. On that note, I guess we'll wrap up the session a bit early then.
Yeah.
Right, I'll just stop
So
recording
I'm
then.
gonna go do that.
Hey, well, it's fun anyway. Yeah, make sure she's okay, David. Go and be
will stop this recording then.
night.
Right. We'll get back to this on the slightly longer next session.